bannable, dude. You're going to get banned.
It's not an exploit.
You're getting banned. I'm already reporting you.
Cheats. You are using literal cheats.
Dude, you're getting banned. Oh, I almost got shit on. I'm so glad that killed him.
Dude, I'm just gonna cheat, aimbot you, and keep killing you until you turn off the exploits.
Until you stop exploiting, okay? I just took no damage. Okay, I should probably eat instead of sitting at 1 HP. See, look at that. It's the exploit.
That was literally point blank, dude. Stupid.
You're exploiting, dude.
What's up,
Exploiters don't go to heaven. Exploiting. I whip. No, stop exploiting on me, man. It's not cool.
Hey, man.
Exploiter down.
Well, I thought he was the other guy.
Dude, look, you literally have 2-tap living exploits. Look at that.
I was like 6 feet
Why are you
away. And you shot me the front of those.
Why are you exploiting?
Why
am I so bad at chains?
Why's that?
Why do I have
I'm just gonna give up on life, dude. Like, actually.
So the revive thing doesn't really work when I'm here.
You know, you're just gonna get spawn camped and we're gonna aimbot you constantly if you don't turn off the exploits. I don't know why. I've just been like, I was popping off in the beginning. Why am I so okay?
That... Your ass, your ass, your ass.
Dude, why are you exploiting? Like for real? You don't like playing the game normally? You have to cheat.
Okay,
downstairs.
Definitely.
You gray bucketing?
My
That's
gun
crazy.
doesn't shoot.
Why do you have to use those throwing knife exploits? Actually, turn them off, dude, and we'll stop. Okay?
Why do you have to have a shrill dick? I'm not even angry, dude. Like, you guys are just
Dude,
pathetic.
how are we pathetic? What did we do?
Night. I can go all night, man.
What did
Just
we
kill
do?
me all you want. I don't
Tell
give a
me
shit.
what I did. What did I do?
You're exploiting and you still didn't make it, you piece of shit. You suck.
Hey, can you guys
Why
stop
are you
using
so
fast
angry?
wind cheats?
Fast wind cheats?
Yeah, or something. Oh, the floats like a motherfucker. What? I held. Oh, he's back. Yeah, right. 2 times, bro. Oh, our friend.
Hey, bad news.
Yeah, Rick.
I had the counter to your exploit now, bucko. What are you gonna do about it? What's that?
Wait, let me skeet him. Let me skeet him. Let me skeet him. Let me skeet him. Okay, maybe I won't.
Cheater down. I see you speed him. I was going down for a coconut.
You should ask him, be like, so how's your day? Just like, kind of talk to him about his life. Here, I'll even sit down. Let's sit in a circle. Here, come over here. You gotta sit in the circle, talk to him about life.
Oh, I do have shit. Come on up, we have to talk to you. Now where's your teammate gone?
Yeah, where is your teammate?
Be honest, you know that guy? Or are you like open crew?
Well, he's obviously...
Jump once for open crew, jump twice for knowing the guy.
Can you even hear us? They might be
spawned, the other one's here. Let's have a little conversation. Come on, sit down.
Join us. Let's just work. Okay, I love Sea of Thieves.
So what brought you guys to exploit on the game today, man? Why are you guys doing that?
We're not.
But you are
You guys
using
have
the
a throwing knives.
throwing knife exploit. So why are you cheating?
Not an exploit. It was
Why don't
put
you
in the
just play the
game
game?
intentionally.
Oh, the circle has finally arrived. Never mind, we're fine. Sorry.
So tell me, why are you exploiting the throwing knives?
He just asked that
I'm
question.
not. It was designed this way.
Well, you're both using
and
them,
the game
and you're both cheating
was
using
made this
them.
way.
No, but you're doing
You
the
guys
exploit
are
with
using
them.
unintended things.
What did we use as unintentional?
Crud launch is unintentional.
The fish launch
We
is in the
did crud
game.
launch. I'm just using fly hacks.
I'm not
It
using
is
any
unintentionally in the
program.
game, unlike the knives.
Well, sword
No,
jumping
I
was
didn't
unintentional,
use-
so was loot juggling. All that's in the game.
The difference is that sword jumping is a short-range thing, and anyone can easily do it You
Well, anyone
are
can easily
literally
crud launch. Crud launching is not
extending.
hard.
Glad we're having the civil debate.
Yeah, but you are extending the range of the cannon launch, which they did not want.
Well, extending the range of the cannon launch isn't that important. What crud launch actually does let you control your momentum, which is a lot more important. However, I don't think it's as major as you're saying it is. It's not that hard to learn. Anybody can do it. It's just like loot
It's
juggling.
A quote by
it's pretty
Webster
major.
himself in his dictionary, he says, 500 companies sprang up to exploit the new technology. Using that as an example, an exploit would be playing the system unfairly. Any of this can be learned. Another quote is a bold or daring feat, which is it's a dictionary by Oxford, actually.
What are you talking about?
So by this definition, I think an exploit would not be an unintentional, more of just a slight advantage. Couldn't even say an advantage. Everybody could learn it, because a Webster advantage would be a thing above another player. I was quoting Webster.
Is that Rare has confirmed that the sword dash is now a part of the game, yet they have tried patching the crud launch many times because they don't want it in the game.
They haven't stated whether it's an exploit or not. It's an official video yet.
They
So who
have
can you
stated
be
it's
to?
an exploit.
They have not.
They have not.
They've
They have
stated
not
it's an
quoted.
exploit, but they
If Rare didn't want
cannot
people
ban
doing
it
this,
as a
they'd ban
bannable
us for it.
offense.
If you look in the pinned
It's not
Discord
bannable,
where
then
they
how is
keep
it not
it,
allowed?
funny launches can play it as an
They
exploit,
have
but nothing but
discouraged
crud
it,
launch.
and they're trying to fix it.
Well, discouraging it isn't the same as outlawing it. It's not the same as you being mad at us for using it.
They
Yeah,
discouraged it because it's
You
an
can
exploit,
discourage
dude.
something. They discourage spawn camping, they discourage trash talk that's still in the game. It's all part of
Discourage
it.
these nuts.
I mean,
you
it's
don't
an
have much
open
to
say.
sandbox game. Hey, wait, we're having a civil debate.
Because I don't have
Calm-
much to
calm
say because
down,
your
Cruz.
arguments are fucking stupid, dude.
Hey, calm down, calm down. I apologize for Cruz's rudeness. I'm sorry. Well, let's keep it
Alright, buddy.
civil. Alright, I apologize. Please, go ahead.
It is, sure, anybody can do it, but it is an unfair thing. The sword dash isn't
Yeah.
unfair.
How is the sword dash not unfair?
Yeah.
You can close distances
It's
that new
simple.
players
It's
can't
not,
do. So is crud launching. It's not complicated.
brother. They're just so phenomenally different, dude. Like, what is? Do you have a
I
fucking pea
agree
brain?
to
Do
your
you have one
point
fucking
that
brain
it's-
cell?
Hey,
Like,
don't,
what are you talking
don't
about?
insult. Don't insult. I
I
understand where
will
you're coming
insult
from,
you.
and
You
I
are
agree.
you are
This is
blatantly
a civil
using
debate. Do I have to kick you
discouraged
out? Do I have to call
exploits.
security?
You can kick me out. Zip it, buddy.
Well,
fuck are you
discouraging
talking
things
about?
aren't the same as making them not allowed.
Dude, I don't give a
There's
shit,
a very
man.
distinct difference.
Make the choice to not be a freak. Don't use the exploit. Like, what
This
do
is
you...
a sandbox game. You can do whatever you want. You can run for hours, but I can
It's
also
not
chase you for
supposed to be
hours.
part of the sandbox. It's
not gonna
not
call you
supposed to be
a
part of the
rules
sandbox.
to a sandbox. The definition of a sandbox is an open world simulator. This is an open world simulator. You can do whatever
We're
you
about
like. This guy's gonna board us. Might have to make
Yeah.
that no. No, he's fine.
I'm gonna board us.
Oh, here, I'll go patch your whole video. Yeah, give me a moment. Let's
I should
pause.
probably patch ours.
Please do a sit mode. Please, come on, just comply, bro.
Are you just gonna sit here until one of us leaves? Is that what's going on?
No,
here?
we're talking. We're having a debate. We gotta continue. Come on, sit down. Let's talk. Dude, we're like finding a middle ground.
So
I
if I'm
believe we
getting
can
this
find a
right,
middle ground. He's not
Your
sitting.
problem with the crud launch is that it's unfair advantage over other players, correct?
Yeah, is
Well,
that the...
it's extending the range of the cannon launch.
Okay.
It's not, and it's, you can't, there's no counter to it. You can counter a sword dash, you can dodge a sword dash, like whatever, but a crud launch, you will just appear on my boat. Like you
Okay,
can just,
I hear
you
you.
can just land right in front of me or land right behind me and kill me instantly,
get
and
that.
there's nothing I can do it.
I
I can't
hear
guard
you.
against it.
You said you can dodge a sword launch? Are you referring to like a boat one? Or like one, say if I was trying to travel from your boat to my boat right now? I'm just like trying to get that. Are you referring to like a normal one? Or like the, say if I did one right now, I'd go from here all the way to your boat. I just want to make sure like we know which one we're all talking about.
Either way, hold on, let me get on my...
Yeah, but what if I do like this? If I'm trying to go to your boat, might fuck this. I mean, how can I dodge that? Is that what you're referring to?
No,
Well,
he's talking
'cause
about like
most
PvP
of the
sword
time
launch.
you're gonna end up on the ladder, and I can guard the ladder. And even if you do land on the boat, I can visually see you doing that. Like,
Thanks,
you're
man.
not going that fast. If you're crud launching, I can see you, like, the servers are so ass, you just are basically, like,
You're right about that.
teleporting through the air, because I
You're right
see you at,
about
like, 1
that.
frame per second, and then you disappear into the water, and then you'll just appear on my ship. Like, I can watch
Okay.
someone do a sword dash, I can't watch you do a crud launch.
But to
You're kinda
clarify,
poor,
the
man.
issue is the unfair
Mine's
advantage over other
next.
players, correct?
Man, that's cheating.
Would
Okay.
you not then also object to curse
I
blocking
still
in the
beat
game? There's
you.
no counter. You can't really do
Okay.
anything about them. And they're very unfair
But
against
that's
other
an
players.
intentional ad, and anyone can go get them. The crud launch is
Well, anyone can
unintentional.
learn how to crud launch.
Here, wait. Let me speak to
I
him.
can also watch a curse ball come and prepare.
I
could
think.
Like if it's an
alright.
anchor ball, I can bring my anchor back up. But if you crud launch, I can't magically make you not just hop up onto my ship.
I hear that. Well, like one of my defenses. I mean, it's an open world sandbox. I mean, I personally don't like runners. I think it's dumb because it's a PvP. I think it's a PvP mostly based game. But at the end of the day, no matter how angry I get, it's a sandbox game, and I think you can run as long as you want, even if you have one skull. Even if I'm mad, it's a sandbox game, and I think it should be the same, rather than like trying to hate and cancel all these little so-called exploits. I think you should like adapt to them. It allows for more adaptations. It like more
But you
various
can't
PvP.
adapt to I can't adapt to you just appearing on my boat and shooting me.
You
Like
can.
there's no
I mean,
defense for it. There's
if
no.
I-
I can't defend against that.
I mean, it's
See where
just
you're
simply to
coming from,
becoming
but I've
more
fought people
aware.
crud launching all the time.
Yeah, personally, I feel like I can. If I see someone crud launching on board, you just say, "Oh, he's crud launching because you see him going fast in water." You get it right. You cross him on sniper, or if he boards, just swipe him. It just allows more various, diverse, and more like adaptive PvP scenarios. I hear you, and I get where you're coming from. I just want to put like my point of view, and I'm not asking you to like change your mind. I just want you to think about that.
Your point of view has a horrible argument.
I mean,
so?
doesn't. How so? Why is mine horrible and yours not?
It's not supposed to be in the game. You can't defend from it. You just appear on my boat and shoot me instantly. Like, that's not balanced. It's not supposed to be there.
Well, I get where you're
Well,
coming
they're not
from.
gonna let
but
you do that.
You definitely can defend against it. And whether it's supposed to be in the game or not, they've stated they're not
What do
going
you
to
mean
ban
you
for
you
it, so
can't
it's in the
defend
game.
against it though? But you can't defend against it because you go from in the water to on my boat. I'm supposed to be able to defend you from getting on the boat, not defend the anchor after you're already on it.
Defending
Okay,
once
I hear.
someone cruds is just TDM though. Just PvP. You can counter it the same way you do anything like any other pirate
Yes,
on the boat.
well, it is PvP, it is TDM, but I can't prepare if I don't know you're coming. Like one
That's
of you
fair.
earlier
Yeah, that's
launched,
fair.
I swear, I was
Let him
positive
speak,
I
let him
saw
speak.
you go flying behind my boat and you were not going to get on, and then all of a sudden you were just on the boat and shot me.
Hey, that's
That's
fair.
what I mean.
I
Is
definitely
I
think.
visually, I see you miss my boat, and then you still got onto it, and I couldn't defend because I did not think you were going to get on.
Hey, that's a fair point. I mean, if he doesn't know, he doesn't know. What I think could have been. Thank you, Map God. I think personally, you just have to kind of listen, and just the more you deal with it, the more you have. And I agree. I think that maybe it could be changed, but as an exploit, I think it's a really dumb title. I think it can be used as maybe not a feature, but maybe just a new way to play. Maybe they nerf it a little so I can't, like, if I miss, I don't get that momentum. But maybe instead of making that, you just give everybody momentum. I think that'd be fair. It just kind of allows
I
for more
think you
diverse
should
things.
just not use exploits. How about that?
Oh my gosh, this guy.
Well,
It's
we're
not
not
having
using
my civil
exploit
debate.
because the title of exploit. What's the point of doing anything?
I
I
mean,
can call
you're
anything
using
an exploit
sword
with the
launch.
base.
That's an unintended. Yeah.
No, you can't just call anything an exploit.
I could.
I mean, by your definition, I could.
Are you telling me if you are slashing at me with a sword and it's stopping me from reloading my blunderbuss, I can call it an exploit?
yes.
I mean, yes, because that's
You're
unintended.
exploiting
No,
me using
dude,
the
that's
sword.
literally, yo, bro, that's
That's
not.
unintended. You're supposed to be able to reload. I'm not
That's
saying it's a
not-
bad
no,
exploit and
that's
that people
why-
should be
okay, no,
banned.
but they designed it that way on
It's
purpose.
awful.
Because if I'm sitting there in real life, slapping you with a sword, why would you be able to reload a weapon? They designed it
also-
like that. They designed it to do
I
that.
don't think reality is a good basis for arguments here. If I was fired out of a cannon in reality, I would be eviscerated before I got anywhere.
Okay, no, but I'm not talking about being fired out of a cannon this time.
Well, you're being
I'm talking about
sordid,
how you
but
can't
It's just a
reality
you can't call this
comparison.
that an exploit because it's not an exploit if it's
Well,
in the
yo,
game
Meth God,
intentionally.
you wanna see who
If
can
it's
swing this far down the
unintentional,
road?
they've discouraged it and they told
I
you
don't think it's
do
on.
not do it.
if Rare stated
then it's an
they're not
exploit.
going to punish people for doing it, then it's essentially allowing it. There's no difference.
It's
Like, if
more of a
told
dis. I
you,
get what you're saying.
Don't rob a bank. You'll not be punished for it at all. You're telling me you're not going to go rob a bank?
No, no. Why the fuck would I go rob a bank?
Well, if they're
I'm
not
not
going to
gonna
punish
rob
you
a
for
bank. I don't care. That doesn't mean I should do it.
it, well, then it's just
That's
a
a good
matter of
point.
morality, which is subjective.
That is-
Yo, no, morality is not a subjective thing. That's
Let me
not how
speak.
that works. Something is either
Alright,
moral
how?
or it's not.
What is
I mean,
moral?
couldn't
What
that
is
be
it?
up to interpretation? Like, what's your interpretation of morality?
Robbing a bank is wrong. Like
Under
no
any
matter what,
circumstance?
robbing a bank is wrong. Okay, and if they told me that I would not be punished if I robbed a bank, then I still wouldn't rob a bank because that's wrong.
Why is robbing a
But
bank
what
wrong?
if under other circumstances? What if you have a starving
Did you
child?
just ask me why robbing a bank is wrong?
I mean,
Yes.
I mean, if we're gonna talk
Real
about
question.
interpretation, you could say that like my family's starving, and then I think it's a pretty good moral thing to help my family. I think it's just all for interpretation. I get what you're saying, and I'm not trying to
Sure,
change
sure.
your opinion. I think we can just meet a middle ground of just being like, okay, it is what it is. I mean,
No,
at the end of
there's
the
no
day,
middle
this is
ground
just
here.
still
Just
a game.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Like what?
I'm not
What is
trying to
so- what
say
is so
you
hard?
should do it, but I'm just trying to put in your mind that maybe it's not all black and white, but it's just, at the end of the day, it's just something you can do. I mean, who cares? I get your opinion, and I'm definitely taking that into consideration. I think it could be nerfed,
But
like
except
maybe...
that you're not. No, it doesn't need to be nerfed. It needs to be removed.
I disagree.
You think that there should be an indefensible way to board other people's ships?
You can defend against it, though. I mean,
no,
if I'm
I can't-
on,
no,
you just
I can't-
hit your shots.
I can't Yo, what
No.
It's that
are
simple.
you talking about,
I
dude?
don't mean to cut
If-
you
if-
off, but
Just
I have to
if
ask
I
you,
don't
they're
see
adding
you-
a gun that lets you board instantly, so...
Yeah, I mean,
They're
it's
adding
really...
That shit is
That's
retarded.
forward.
I genuinely, I think that's stupid. Like, I hope they change that before they add that. There's still a few months before they do that.
Oh.
That shit is so
Okay,
retarded.
so I get where your mindset at. The like whole. Okay, I think I get it. You don't like the whole. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Like the whole like, if I could insta board you, even if it was part of the meta, that's just not cool. Like that whole thing, right?
Well, bro,
No, I'm just like
Boarding-
I'm being genuine, bro.
boarding is the meta. Like,
Mm-hmm.
most of the time, if you can't get a board, you're not gonna win. So by using an exploit like that, gives you a higher chance of winning because it's so hard to defend against it. And if they added the harpoon gun, which would also be absolutely stupid, then that just makes it's the same. It'd be exactly the same to me.
I
The
think-
boarding being the meta is not the issue. It's you are having an easier time boarding and using in a way that they did not want to have.
That's fair.
Like, they
I'd
don't
also
want crud
just like to
launchers.
point out though, I mean, you don't have to agree, but rather than just like refusing to try to like learn it and then like just like hating on it, being like,
have
oh, it's
learned it.
impossible.
I can crud launch. I've just never used it in
okay.
Hourglass.
Okay, well you learned it. And then rather than just hating, just like being like, oh, I'm gonna lose. It's just impossible to win. And instead of just trying to remove everything that causes a slight sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit. I'm kind of tired. Removing everything that causes a slight disadvantage. How about you try learning and adapting? It causes new ways and new plays, like never before seen shit.
But
Just makes
but
the
I
game
don't-
more open and free
New
and
ways
fun.
and new
I
plays
don't
never
think
before seen
it should
shit.
be more open and
What the
free in
fuck
that
are
way.
you talking
It's
about?
stupid. It's stupid.
Instead of
It's
trying to
not
remove
fun.
a
It's
feature,
not-
it can allow for more like PvP-based counters where everybody has to learn
It's-
new skills.
But it's not fun to play against or with. I don't like crud launching.
Oh, yeah,
Like
that's
I
the thing
don't
you're mad
like
at
I
us
don't like
for,
doing
though.
it myself.
If you don't like it,
Well,
why
because
don't
you
like?
have the choice to not do it.
But it's a
and
sandbox
yet
game. I
you're
also have
doing
the
it.
choice too. Yeah.
What if the benefit gained
It's-
to us is worse than the negativity
it's-
that you're getting? The net positivity has increased. That's a good deal.
I don't. That's not, bro.
What
I
I'm
mean,
saying
you
is
also
why,
just
why should we prioritize how you're feeling about it if you don't care how we feel about it? That's what I'm trying to
No,
ask you.
how I feel about it doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
not. Just don't do it. It's wrong.
That's so.
Wrong,
It's an
why?
unfair
Why is it
exploit.
wrong?
Because it's
No,
not
just
supposed to be in the
explain
game.
it.
It's unintended. It's an exploit. They
Alright.
don't want you to do it.
But I also state, rather than complain and try removing any slight inconvenience, try learning how
It's
to
not
counter
just a slight
it.
inconvenience. I can't. It's not. If I could hear it and see it, then it would be less of an issue. The issue
You
is
can
I can't.
though. I mean, you can
I
hear.
can't-
Here, trust. Watch. Tell me if you hear this. I go. Hear the cannon launch. You see that visually. You hear that. There's a splash sound and everything.
I don't think it took
No.
full damage.
You literally don't. I did not hear the second when you jumped out of the water.
Well, that's just
I did
an
not hear
observation
anything.
problem. It's not really.
No, it
Alright.
literally did not make a sound. And
Alright.
even then, it's a splash. It's the same sound as on the
I
ladders.
don't think we're going
So
anywhere.
I might go
Should
to
we
check
just
the
end it?
ladders, but you're not going to
We
be
just,
on
like,
the
end the
ladders. You're
debate.
going to be on my boat, about to shoot me. And I can't.
I like this
Like,
map rap
that's-
god. This
That's
guy's
the
pretty
issue.
cool.
I can't defend against it. No matter what you say, there is no magic way to defend against someone just hopping onto your boat making no noise.
I mean, I think there is. I think rather than saying there is no like way to defend it, you actually try to defend it. There's different methods such as the blunder, the sniper, the pistol, the sword. Look at
Right, well-
visually.
If you take the harpoon gun, if you're using that as an example, as basically, oh, well, they're just adding it into the game. It's not like, even from the video, it's not like an instant teleport to the deck. Like, I will be able to hear you stab that thing into the deck and then land. No,
hear a
but
player
no, you
shooting out
can't
of a cannon.
hear. Well, yes, but I'm gonna assume that it's a
His
regular
teammates
shot,
gonna do it.
and that you're gonna either miss or get on a ladder, which I can defend.
Yeah.
Why
I
would
don't
you
know.
assume
I don't
that
know
if you want
if you're gonna
to
magically. Well, because I'm gonna assume
You gotta time
that you're
it a little
not
better.
an exploiting loser.
Well, it's in the game. Why would you not assume that it could be 3 options instead of 2? That's like a personal
Because-
deficiency.
Because I assume that the people I'm fighting want to win in a way that is, I don't even know the words, in a way that's like without exploits, like to earn the win.
Why would you?
I don't
assume
use
people want to
exploits
earn
because
things
I
in
want
a
to
game
earn
about
it.
Pirates?
Because I want to assume that people are inherently good in a way that means they are going to not do it in bad faith. They're going to do it the way it's
Sounds
intended.
like a lot of your problems come from assumptions, and you know what they say about those.
Bro, don't say it. I'm sorry if I assume that most people want to play by the rules and have fun that way.
I mean, I think it's just at the end of the day. I think what we're finding here. I mean, I'm not trying to change your opinion, and I don't think I am. Nor I don't think you're gonna change my opinion. I think it's all just up to interpretation. What everybody wants. I think it's different from yours. And at the end of the day, it's a sandbox game. And I think what I'm trying to say, or like what I want the final outcome is just that to be okay. We don't have to agree, but you just have to agree. I mean, we can do it, and you can do it whether you like it or not. That's just what I'm trying to say. Not everyone's gonna listen to you, nor will and not everyone's gonna listen to me. Some people aren't gonna do it either, and they're gonna run.
Point
I mean,
trying
I'm
to
okay
come
with
to
that.
is that there's things in the game that we both don't like, and it's alright to have things you don't like. There should be
Yeah,
a
I mean, I
campaign
fucking
against it.
hate the sword and hate reg, but it's in the game, and that's, I'm trying to learn to adapt to it. That's just what I'm like the final thing I'm trying to come for. Or at least that's what I'm trying to get out. What
Not
I'm getting
liking-
out of this conversation.
Not liking hit reg is not. That's not the same as not liking the crud launch.
I think
Not
you
liking
got
I
it.
hit
don't
reg.
like
I don't like
sword
hit reg
lock
either.
either.
The
I
hit
didn't
reg
get
in this game is dog shit, but that's
Oh,
and
really?
it's
Oh, good job.
not like, again, it's an unintentional thing for hit reg to be bad.
Mhm.
But anyone could be plagued by hit reg, and it's not. I don't
Like
choose
anybody
for
can crud
your
launch,
bullets
though, it
to
doesn't
not
make
kill
sense.
me.
Well,
Now, let
another
me finish.
example that I
Let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can't choose. Or okay, you guys. You can't
Mm-hmm.
choose for my blunder to not kill you, or for your blunder to not kill me. That's not a choice. But you can choose to use crud launch and just appear on my boat
That line of
in a way
Alright.
that I can't
Well,
defend from.
another example could just be sword
talk
launching you,
to-
like doing that.
There's a lot of
sorry,
things in the
go ahead.
game that we don't have options over whether the other crew uses. That line of argument
What?
can be extended to like curse balls, chain shots, or really anything. I don't
No,
like when people
but-
naval me when I'm trying to TDM, but that doesn't mean that it shouldn't be in the game. I'm not gonna
You
yell
don't like
at them for
when
doing
people what? You don't like when people what?
it. Naval me when I'm trying to TDM.
But they can.
You don't like when people shoot your boat with cannons when you're trying to TTM? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
I
yo,
mean,
that's not.
whether you agree if our points are bad, I think
That's
you can
not
admit at
comparable to the crud launch. The
How
sword
do
launch
you
is
know?
not comparable to the crud
We're not
launch.
saying it's
You can-
comparable. What I'm
I
saying,
can counter a
Can I
crud
finish?
launch. I can prepare. You
Yeah,
can't
like-
counter
yeah,
or
he's not
prepare
letting me
for a
finish.
crud launch.
all right. So, I didn't bring up that example saying it's the exact equivalent of a crud launch. I brought it up because you mentioned that there's nothing that you can do about it if I crud launch, but there's nothing I can do about it if you shoot us with cannons. There's nothing. There's no recourse. I
Yes,
can't
but there
stop
is,
you
because
from
you-
shooting cannons.
Yes, you
I can
can.
repair,
You can
but that's
shoot
the
back at
equivalent.
me with the cannons. You can shoot back at me with the
That line
cannons.
of
You can
argument could
bucket
be
the
extended
water.
to crud launch.
You can
If crud
repair
launch
the.
to
You can
me,
repair the wood.
it's the same deal. You can
Bro,
do the
that's
same
not-
thing.
But it, oh my god. Oh my god.
Hey,
This is actually
we're just
painful.
getting increasingly
This is actually
frustrated.
painful.
Hey
This is
man,
actually
I
painful.
think
Your
look at Steven.
arguments don't work, bro. They don't work.
Big
you are-
dog.
Can you explain
hey,
why?
Look. Hey,
Just
no.
going
I
in
don't think he
circles.
has
You
to
keep
explain.
making
Yeah,
arguments for things that were put in the game on purpose. They work the way they're
Hey,
intended.
Vicky.
Crud
I think
launch
we're
does
just
not work
hamster
the way it's
walling
intended
here.
because it's not supposed to be intended.
Hey, yo,
Doesn't
big
matter
dog.
if
Let me
it's
talk.
intended or
I get
not.
what you're saying. Yeah, shut up, Chris. Let me
You
finish.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what
Except
you're
that-
saying.
But if you got what I was saying, then you would be listening
We're just
to me,
hamster
and you're
walling.
literally
You put your
just going around in
points, and we're
circles.
saying our points, but we both disagree. So we're just both repeating our points and trying
yeah,
to
that's
dissuade
because
each other.
your points don't work.
What I'm getting from
They
this
don't work.
conversation, I'm not saying you have to get it from this conversation, but what I'm getting is we agree to disagree. I don't like some things, you don't like other things, but at the end of the day, it won't be changed. And I hope we can both just learn from this, just our opinions.
But
Like,
they
I'm
are
not
going to
saying-
try and change the crud launch. They have tried fixing
Okay,
it multiple times.
they will try fixing it, but at the end of the day, you will not stop me, and I won't stop you. And I hope we just learn from each other from this experience. That's all
Stop
I'm
me.
asking.
I'm not going to stop you from using exploits. I'm not doing anything wrong, dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop
am
you from
earning
doing
my
sword
wins.
launch or anything like this. Yeah,
I
I'm not saying
have
that.
I have 8 levels to go to get this Ghost Curse.
Hey,
And I have done
yeah,
every
that's good, and
single
I'm not saying
level
it's
legit.
negative.
I have never used an exploit. I have never done anything like
I'm
that.
not saying you have, and I'm not comparing yourself to me.
Then why don't you go crud launch in the frickin' regular game instead of an hourglass?
I mean, what's the
To be
difference
honest,
from
the
this
regular
and
game
open
people are
world?
good enough to make it fun.
Well, the difference between this and open world is that I don't want to battle cheaters, man. I don't matter, like, if you're crud launching in open world, the worst I can lose is loot. But this shit takes time. This shit takes, I
So
don't know.
does loot.
Dude,
I don't know.
arguably takes
We're
way
just
more time
hamster
than an
walling
hourglass.
I
again.
just, I care less about gold than I do about this.
That's fair,
Like,
and
it's just,
that's
it ruins the
Mm-hmm.
experience for other people. It makes it annoying for them, and it doesn't feel good. Like, do you
I hear
feel
that.
good when you win after exploiting?
Yes.
I personally think a win is a win, but you don't believe that. You don't have to. I'm not saying
Well,
this.
no, a
But
win,
what I
a win
wanna pick
is a
up-
win. A win is a win. It's just
Mhm.
not. It's not earned if you're winning in ways that
See, that's
are
where we
unintended.
disagree. And I'm not saying we have to agree, but what I want to just point out is I think that we can just agree to disagree. I don't agree with you, but you don't agree with me, and that's not wrong. We're just playing a sod game. I think that's just the final
the
thing
sod
that we
game.
can. Shut up. I think that's the final outcome of this conversation, just personally. I hope we can just agree to disagree. I'm not saying like this is a good outcome nor a bad outcome. It's just the outcome I'm picking up. Like, despite our differences, I hope that we can both just enjoy this game at the end of the day. That's the outcome that I'm picking for this style. I don't know if you're different, tell me. If not, then whatever. Vicky, you there? Is that the outcome you're picking?
Elaborate my point of view. I
I don't know.
absolutely
I couldn't
hate
hear anything you were saying. My friend
naval.
is yapping in my ears.
Nah, you're good, bro.
Right.
Did
Like,
you?
when I
Alright.
play Hourglass, I don't like nailing. I only board, right? So I don't have any fun if I
See,
just naval.
But if you were boarding, like if both of you were just constantly shooting out of the cannons and not crud launching to
my
try and
gosh,
get
we're
on the
just
boat legit,
hamster
it wouldn't be an
walling.
issue.
Hamster
I
wheeling, bro.
genuinely, if you are good enough to get on my ship without exploiting, and kill me over and over again, and like sail my ship out of the arena, whatever, that's fine. Like I lost, I'll go queue again, and maybe try and beat the next one. But if you are exploiting for that, that's not. I don't want to say it's wrong. It's like it's just a video game. But still, like, it's just a video game, bro. Like, why are you using the exploits? It's not that serious. Oh,
Yeah, it's
we well, we went on a couple
I
streaks.
mean, do we want to
earlier.
give them the win to one
We
streak? They sat down and
sank these
talked to
guys,
us. No.
Who
Being addicted.
they were on a 4th streak. They were a faction champion,
That's
and they had, I swear to God, they had like 30 storage crates or something like that.
Well,
Like
those are
solar
exploited,
cannibals.
right?
No, they're not. I've done Hourglass before, and I've had that many cannonballs before,
No,
just
but
from
if you have
winning.
that many crates,
Alright, do we want to murder them now? I want to go back to
So you're using
murdering.
exploited games. I don't see how that's any
Not
different.
necessarily. If someone beats
think we're
someone
just
that has
hamster
4
wheeling.
crates on their ship,
Hey,
and
Cruz,
then
can we go
someone beats
murder
them,
people?
and they had
Can we
beat
just
someone
kill them
earlier that had
now?
4 crates on their ship, now they have like 9 crates.
Alright, let me get my...
You can
Alright.
get that
Hey,
many
don't kill them.
from. Okay then.
Hey, no, I'm sorry about that. Hey, I'm glad that we had this debate.
Thank you for hearing me. I don't know. What do you think about my argument? Hold up.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we just have different points. I don't think either of us...
Yeah,
Because I can't say his points are bad, and I can't say my points are good, you know? Hey, GG, man.
good fight, guys.
Guys,
Hey,
pathetic.
by the way, I'm not asking you to have my points, and I'm not going to say that your
I'm
points are
asking
good
you
or bad.
to like not be.
Yeah, I'm not saying that his points were good and bad, because maybe my points were awful, or maybe my points were good.
No, you were making sense. I think what it comes to
I
is
mean-
that he doesn't want us doing things that aren't intended by Rare. When it comes to
Yeah, which isn't
on our
bad.
side of the equation, we have us doing anything that's in the game because that's what we find fun, is like using all the tools that are at our disposal.
Yeah.
So in my
And I
opinion,
think at the-
he's like disallowing a certain tool for himself on the basis of a moral disagreement over intentionality.
Yeah.
I
And
think
well, that's...
intentionality doesn't matter at all because it's in the game. It's in the game.